into the game. Who's calling me? Hey, Sue, what's up?
Hey there.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you either go outside and give me a Gatorade or make me a liquid IV?
You okay?
I've been like kind of slacking on water, and I think I need something more than water.
Sure. What color Gatorade do you want?
Blue, if you have it.
All right, I'll grab one.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Bye. Be back. I gotta run up to the car. I love you. All right. Okay.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You're in multi-building zone today?
Not just hard-nosed running,
Rough.
cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
Oh, dude. That sucks.
What I really like about games like this at this point in the season, you find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily
that's
one
messed
of
up.
the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Shows him the stiff arm. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
I honestly don't know.
I love the timing of the pre-snap motion because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the
I don't care.
offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
I like teaching him lessons.
You got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
Huh.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive. They stripped it out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Really, they stripped the ball while I'm laying on my back. That's cute.
You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Literally laying on my back.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And as a defense, you have to be aware. Just because this guy lines up all the way to the right, that doesn't mean he's going to run routes all the way across your face. They lost track of him, and because of that, it was a big explosive play.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're going to ride this running back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gopher. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focus.
So, Fred, I found Scott on Facebook, and he has a Twitter, so I looked him up too.
One team moves on feeling like kings.
He went to Oklahoma State. Yeah. I was like, huh?
Line gets set, first down.
I think he worked in Kansas City. I think.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it. got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at.
Yeah, he's an Oklahoma State alum. Maybe I'm not sure where he was from.
This game as we open the second period, and they try to find a way to answer.
You shuts up on mine.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
And the punter.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make
Convince me.
And it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose.
Nice.
First down here for the offense.
Hey, those are the best, because you find him, you're like, oh, nice.
Pass to the left. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game.
But I can barely hear you.
Showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great.
All here is Facebook and it's not seeing.
Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to
Little
kick
bit.
it away. Coverage team does a good job.
How?
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field.
Oh.
They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's a
What a
He's
catch.
got it downfield for a huge gain.
I'll send you his Twitter. You can probably find him on Twitter. You can add him as a friend. Also, when I pulled him up on Twitter, I'm like, oh no, Scott, no. Why? Yeah, but he's a waltzy? That's even worse.
Nine-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Leaves it with the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing.
Fuck is we fumbling this ball?
Just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way.
Am I going to have to challenge a third fumble call? Are you kidding me?
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Bro, Fred, this is the third fumble that's going to get overturned in the first half against me.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Third challenge I've won this in the first half.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for a huge play.
Oh my God, wide receiver, no.
Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
I give him props. He got there. I just overthrew him a bit.
He stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David.
It's also making me mad because it's 3 fumbles for my running back that didn't count. But yet, he's got the snowflake on him.
That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Just buried it. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the
Nice.
34.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And they go for the sneak on 2nd down, and nothing doing. The terrain gets rough. This deep quarterback sneaks it forward and into the... The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll open the second half on the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with a target on his back. Every time they take the field, the defense knows who they have to stop. And still, this guy churns out big run after big run.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not
Allahu Akbar.
cooperating. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. First down here for the offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. A quick completion.
Has he played his game yet?
For the 1st down. He
Okay.
almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. The Golden Gophers pick up the 1st down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
You know how it is, man. That Asperger's really hits at certain times of day when you just really want a burger in your ass.
Unloads
What?
to the wide out. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Made a joke about Asperger's and I threw a pick while doing it. Man, the joke never stops telling itself.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the dealer.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. It doesn't have to be sexy.
It's attached to Tennessee.
Get to that stick. Get
Yeah.
the 1st down mark.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Yep.
He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the 1st down with your feet can be. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone. Offense getting set for 1st down. Here's the handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They push it out to the 39 after picking it.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. At the 45, on its way. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against a defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Minnesota! A 1st down for the offense. And as the quarterback takes a knee, that clock keeps dwindling away, now under a minute to play. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now
we advanced. Excuse me. Yeah, we committed a left guard, lost the center. Damn. Damn, I lost another fucking player to South Carolina, to a Southern school. Goes on the road and beats a top 25 team. Goes down one spot in the rankings. Makes sense. Shit, a long way to go to get this player in. To win this player. Babe? It's gonna be late. Nice. Yeah, man. Auburn did? Nice. Ooh. Awesome. Isn't that awesome? Just you do so good that you just lose. Alright, playing my game. Hmm.
Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Hoosiers. We expect Memorial Stadium to be rocking because these fans have been getting ready since early this morning. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Gophers will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown.
Yeah, my corner got stuck on a player that was already blocking, and
he was hoping for something
watched him take it to the house.
But they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will try to get something started with their first possession.
I heard her come out and open the door, but I haven't heard her since.
Undoubtedly beyond these star wide receivers, David.
I mean,
I'm just locked in right now.
These guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure. Did anyone catch him? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Yes.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to...
And the ball's out, and they're after it.
Yeah, the receiver's got to do a better job in ball security.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He got it.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Garner. At the 45 on its way. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is...
Oh my god, I'm getting fucking torched.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and starts the offense.
We see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They're trying to get to it.
Quarterback, you've got to make that throw. You weren't even getting hit yet.
It was a knock free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Gonna take a shot.
There you go.
Down the left side. He's off to the races.
If I know ain't nobody got me, my fucking slot fake got me. Can I get an amen?
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Hoosiers are flying down the field.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up
Is that
2
Brian?
yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
They finished our games are waiting on you.
Difficult to put up points.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Took you so long.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This defense really is on their
Yeah.
heels. They They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last
Guys, come on. You had the fucking tackle.
Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Little touch pass to the receiver. And they will score. Touchdown, Minnesota! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Yes.
Keep it on the ground. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. These defenses were reeling in the first quarter. See if they can get their sea legs in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
Oh, look out! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Finally took the lead in my game.
Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit for this one.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On second down, looking again to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a... give to the running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. The short hands, it's Smith. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback.
Fucking lineman, get the fuck upfield. God, fucking retard.
200 yards thrown.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. Try to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
On the run, it's Madden. He's knocked down to the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Pressure coming.
We got a safety, boys.
Going backwards, you have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for
Freddie, you still there?
a kick from their own 20. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Feeling some heat. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to burn this defensive back. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Quick completion to the right. Got enough space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office, being able to execute.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Minnesota 42, Indiana 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
That's illegal touching.
This offense
He threw it straight at the line. The lineman touched the ball. He threw it at the lineman.
And be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And because that wasn't a penalty, they instantly get a first down the next play.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line.
It's illegal touching, it's intentional grounding, whatever you want to call it, because the ball didn't go over the fucking line of scrimmage.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football.
Oh, but they'll be quick to call it against me.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
God damn it.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Takes a hit as he fires. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. A shot for the
Oh my god, my fucking corners. Come on, dude.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like,
He took the longest route possible to turn around, and all he had to do was just flip his hips.
You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all
Dude.
all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snatches it on the run. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
You get that touchdown right before the half.
Brian done fucking around with the bag of his food?
The last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own
I had them mute. I could not stand the in my eardrums. Go ahead and unmute him now.
for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Bloomington. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football.
Relax,
Let's see
Texas.
if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The inside handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative.
That's hilarious.
This opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball comes to rest right there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up. Caught behind the line. It's Garner. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may be
He got the offside penalty, so he didn't care. Who the fuck? Okay, so my entire D line is lined up correctly. The center is lined up incorrectly. Is anybody seeing this? The line judge is on the 50. The center's lined up on the 49. Yeah, this is again a penalty on them, not me. Yeah, that's a penalty on me because of that. Fuck me, right? Even the first down marker is where it's supposed to be.
It's crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
I was like, a penalty? I'm like, all right, well, that's going to be on them for holding.
Offside penalty, it's 1st and 5. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harper.
Why is tackling so fucking hard in
And
this
he was
game?
just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
All the
second
time.
and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone.
Oh my god, we stopped him at the 1-yard line.
Before the defense knocks him down.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that...
Stop him, thank God.
So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys.
There we go.
Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I
What I'm
miss.
talking about.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Makes the quick grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The 40. At the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Snagged in the middle. It's Madden. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle.
At this point, I really don't care as long as I'm
I
winning.
just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't
Give up the
always
score.
trying
Give up
to
the
throw
field.
home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field.
Oh, I've had one last year that was even higher.
Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He turns this into a nice gain.
I just punched their quarterback straight in the head. Yeah. Woody Hayes would be proud. I literally just punched him straight in the face mask. Smack. Oh, roll right underneath the chin. Damn, son. I was trying to punch the ball out and hit him in the head.
Avoid the hit. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
Oh, yeah.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there,
He's going for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Nice.
Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The give to the back.
Fred, don't threaten me with a good time.
This defense, and that is not happening.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beats you.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you've got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game...
Open runway ahead. Discards him with the stiff arm. And they are pushing the ball down the field. Pick up on that one, and the tackle is finally made. On the double. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. Running back searching for a
Great block, man. That was NFL scout right there. Once you definitely as a UDF.
Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Minnesota! The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name.
Give more options. I said we're playing a full game. There we go.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the route is on. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it...
He lofts one down the sideline.
Pick.
Throws into double coverage and it's picked off.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense.
I have a feeling they're gonna review this pick. Ain't no way. Okay.
You know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy.
I thought his 1 foot was in, out of bounds. I thought the in foot, yeah.
Almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Halfway
Okay.
there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One running back in the backfield, and he
Get out the D-way! Get out the D-way!
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance.
I won 70 to
calling,
42.
everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great
Yeah,
day.
well, when your defense is like, you were playing the
Took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special
Yeah,
teams.
you were playing New Jersey. We're Jersey Shore. We're Snooky.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games. Forget the heartbreakers. This
Fucking
play could
hell.
decide just frying pan meat
Took
phase.
way
ball
too
game
long.
over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
I just
Rich
gotta
Davis
wait to go
saying so
for a
long.
week.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College
And
Football.
then I'm gonna get off because I just want to see my recruits at this point. Oh, we're currently on. Niners. Yeah, laid the lumber. You've never heard that? Dude, Big Ten is terrible this year. Ohio State 2-4, Illinois 3-3, Michigan State 4-3, Nebraska 4-3, Indiana 5-2, Iowa 2-4, Rutgers 5-2, Purdue 2-4, Maryland 3-3. Let's look at the schools that I didn't play this year. Let's look at the Big Ten standings. That's not the Big Ten standings. Go to the Big Ten standings, please. Literally, conference standings. What I hit 3 times. Big Ten. All right, so Ohio State is 0-4 in conference. That's insane. Anyways, the best team in the conference, me and Michigan, 7-0 each. Can't wait to play them in the Big Ten championship because it's yeah, this is insane. So it's 7-0 Michigan, 7-0 me, 5-2 Indiana, 5-1 Wisconsin. Then everybody else is 3-3, 5-2, 4-3, 3-4, 3-3, 3-3, 4-3, 2-4, 2-4, 2-4. Ohio State is 0-4 in conference play. Yeah, they're 2-4. Oh my God, Ohio State won a game, a conference game. All right, Austin, you might end up being a head coach at Kansas. Oh, for some reason I thought that I'm thinking of Kentucky SEC. Yeah, South Carolina's not even on the bottom. Yeah, no, their coaches. I'm guessing they just fired their coach. Pac-12. It's Arizona State, UCLA, Washington State are the bottom 3, and Big 12. Oh, not Big 12. SEC is Texas A&M, Florida, Georgia. Yeah, I'm looking at coaches' names. See if we can find some funny ones in here. We got Tim Coons. I'm looking at I'm looking at coaches. Yeah, I'm currently at AC. Fred, your coach's name is so funny. I was like, McCain Skittle. Oh, it's Fred. I was really about to call that out, but I saw the team. I was like, oh, yo, what name is this? Yeah. Fred, how do you spell your last name? Yeah. Damn, there's a coach on Maryland that spells it B-A-U. I'd like to buy an O, please. Yeah, it's B-A-U-G-H-E-R. Keegan Biggers. That's a great one. Oh my God, the coach at BGSU, Pop Toppins. Oh my gosh, what is this, the 1920s? Oh my God. I don't know if anything ever beats Pop Toppins, though. Fred, there's a coach on NIU. His name is Junior Irish. We need to get him to Notre Dame. He's destined. Oh, that's so good. I wish I could see coordinators, but you can't. No, it's so good. Whoa. How did my running back go from leading the nation in the Heisman race to being in fourth? Excuse me? Brian, who's up a ton of points. Why are you throwing ball? That's what she said. Ayo. Brian wouldn't know that. He's a history teacher. Yeah, nice. Nice. You just need two of everything, except for just depends on how you want to do it. I'm not. You want three recruiter, three motivator, two on everything except for kicker on architect, and you're only supposed to spend 3 points in tactician, and that's it. Yeah, no. Ryan just casually forgets his players. The eyes of Texas are upon you. Could have been in bed by now, but no. Someone had to go get fucking DQ and still finish after Fred. I swear he's just doing this to punish us. I swear it. Yeah. I like how it's intensified by. The fact that I'm a three-star elite running back turn into a basically a five-star running back is insane. He's a junior. Hopefully he stays one more year. Give me one more year, boss. One more year. Oh my God. Fred, you know what's crazy? Four-star elite wide receiver on my team has no caps. Problem is, he's a junior too. I don't think he stays. I think he's a two-time Heisman Trophy winner. He will not three-peat. Yep. Gonna have to wait again. God damn it. Cover for my ass. That's no bueno. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome. Totally jealous. Oh, that's insane. Guys, we did it. We're going to the next week. Let's go. 5-star halfback from Lugoff, South Carolina. Lugoff. 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 There we go. I got locked down on a fucking 3-star. I like how I went down another spot. Another spot. Yep. No. No. It's the Wushu Pig Award. Oh, I got all my 5-stars I wanted so far. And it's the number 4. LSU passed all of us for number 1. That's cool. Fred and Brian, only 4 points basically separate us between second and fourth. That's how tight our recruiting race is right now. Oh, keep digging. We gotta find Austin. Oh, isn't that like at the bottom? Yep. Sheesh.